tonight, by working overnight on behalf of the people, we are sending an important message to the people that we are proving why we are here. We are proving that we are here for the people, that we will do whatever it takes to get the job done. We will do whatever it takes to deliver better transit, to fix housing, to make sure we don't have a housing crisis, and make sure we take care of the crumbling infrastructure right underneath our feet. And tonight, we stood up to those who told us this couldn't be done. We stood up for the people against the naysayers and the critics, and we didn't listen to them. And do you know who we did listen to? We listened to the people. We are the only ones listening to the people, not the disruptors, not the professional activists that we've seen over the last few days. And when you stand up for the people will stand with you. The people are behind us, and I can tell you, my friends, we will never, ever back down. Unlike the NDP, who have done everything in their power to delay this important bill, the same ones who say that we need to provide Toronto with certainty are the same ones who are trying to hold up this bill. We came here yesterday ready to pass Bill 31 and move on to other important items of business, but the NDP played their political games, played their delay tactics. But my friends, while the NDP might have stopped us from being able to get this done yesterday, but they won't stop us from delivering better municipal government. They won't be able to stop us from delivering transit, housing and infrastructure. Last week, I told the people of Ontario that our government will do whatever it takes to get this legislation passed as quickly as possible. And throughout this weekend and all through this night, every single member of our caucus has delivered on that promise. Just like so many other people out there, the shift workers and the small business owners, folks who have worked long hours, and people who don't get to work the 9 to 5 shift, that have to work the afternoon shift or the midnight shift. We came into the legislature this weekend with a big goal to cut through the political games and the delay tactics from the NDP. We did this so that we could get this bill passed as soon as possible. That's what the Toronto taxpayers expect. And I can tell you, my friends, that exact action, and they expect us to keep our word. That's what will allow the city to finally move forward with this election, and most importantly, move on from the grandstanding and political games, and move forward on the real priorities of Toronto families and businesses, building housing, building transit, and building infrastructure. We're going to fix the current dysfunction and the political gridlock that has crippled Toronto City Hall for decades. Our plan would replace the broken City Hall, one where meetings can last for days and nothing gets done, where housing and transit and infrastructure can't get built, a system that isn't working, with a more efficient council, a streamlined government can take action to get work on these issues that really matter to the people. We're focusing on issues that people face every day when it takes them an hour and a half to get downtown to work, an hour and a half back. That's costing our economy billions and billions of dollars. Our plan would align Toronto's ward boundaries with what we see federally and provincially. As you've heard my colleagues say, there's 25 member of parliament, MPs, 25 MPPs. Why not 25 councillors? I'll tell you, when I go to events, like a lot of you go to, and I go to the Tim Hortons, or if I go to a sandwich shop, I can tell you what I hear, my friends. I hear everyone say, keep going, don't give up. People tell me that they're tired of all the hearing, all the grandstanding and all the talk at the City Council level. They're tired of seeing nothing get done. That people cannot afford to wait 4 more years to finally get things done. That is why we are doing everything possible to get this bill passed this week. Today, we're all a little bit tired, but we're stronger than ever. No matter how many games the opposition plays, we will follow through on our commitments to the people. You have my word. My friends, during the election, I said we have an all-star team, and we have an all-star team right here. But you know who's even a better all-star team than at Queen's Park? Are the people outside Queen's Park. The people that are driving to work right now, that are going to be working in the back of the factories, that are working in the restaurants, that are barely putting food on their table because their hydro rates are too high, the gas prices are too high, their personal income tax is too high. I can assure those people you aren't working for nothing, because help is here. Help is here for the people. We can assure them they'll have a more efficient and effective government at City Hall. We're going to make sure that transit is finally getting built. And my friends out in Scarborough, and I have a lot of friends out in Scarborough, I can assure you we will have the 3-stop subway for my friends in Scarborough. The Scarborough subway has been voted on 8 times. Back and forth, defer, defer, defer. That's what happens at City Hall. I can assure you those days are done. We will be blazing a new trail of opportunity and growth the likes this province has never seen before. We will make sure that we build proper transit, not only for Toronto and the GTA, but the folks out in Niagara, people out in Hamilton, right across this great province. They will finally be able to get from point A to point B in a rapid fashion. We will make sure that we end, as we always said during the campaign, hallway health care. The days of 4- and 5-hour waits are going to be done. The days of being gouged by the government, they're done, because we believe in empowering the people, not empowering the government. We will make sure we put more money in your pocket instead of the government's pocket. I thank you, and again, a new day is dawned in Ontario.
Quite the interesting speech from the Premier, covering everything from what they're actually debating, which is Bill 31 to reduce the size of the council, and going into ending hallway health care as well. We'll have more on the debate that is happening at Queen's Park right now, although it did sound a little bit like City Hall as well. More on that coming up after the break. Those are demonstrators outside protesting Bill 31. Tammy Sutherland is live there. More from her coming up.